Parents in action. Children are back to school, and that means those after-school sports are in full swing. Today, Tampa Bay Parenting Magazine editor Angela Ardolino is here to talk spotting and preventing concussions. And you're saying more than 150,000 in a year?
Yes, there's a lot of injuries happening to kids, and a lot of them aren't taking it seriously. And I always say this, that no one's going to care about your child more than you do. So it's a parent's responsibility to make sure when they sign them up for team sports that they have a meeting with all of the coaches, all the parents, to make sure that all the safety equipment is up to date, that it meets the requirements, that it's not old and used, and make sure that all the parents and coaches are on board so they're all looking out for kids. They also need to determine what to do. What's the plan of action if someone does get a head injury or a concussion? So it's very important that they have that plan of action already in place so that if it does occur that they can act immediately.
And it would seem that you would need to talk with your kids as well, because I know when I was playing sports, you'd get hurt, but you don't want to stop playing, so you just keep going. But maybe it's important to talk to your child too and say, if you feel this way, you might need to speak up.
Or more importantly, make sure they understand why they are wearing the safety equipment in the first place. They don't know, they're kids. And if they know better, they'll do better. If you tell them this is going to protect you, this will allow you to stay in the game and keep playing, and teach them how to take care of themselves, how to put that helmet on right. You were talking about the chin strap. Make sure they have it all on correctly so that if something happens, they won't get injured.
Okay, from, in layman's terms, how can a parent identify a concussion as well as a coach?
Well, it's very important, like I said, that they all can identify. And even if you're not sure, to make sure that if you see a kid get any type of injury to the head, that they immediately take the child out of the game and assess it. If it's a concussion, if it's anything where they're losing consciousness, vomiting, they don't recognize you, you see any blood or black eyes, anything, you immediately need to call 911. They should take no chances whatsoever determining whether it's a bad one or a good one. No such thing as a good one, but to make sure that if it's not serious, they need to take them to the hospital right away, and then follow up with your pediatrician on a regular basis to make sure they're okay to go back and play the game. They'll give them tests, they'll do all kinds of things to make sure that there's no long-term injury to the brain.
Rule of thumb, better safe than sorry.
That's right. Teach your kids. They know how to take care of themselves. Just teach them how to do it.
Angela, thank you so much. We always appreciate you coming. And you'll want to tune in again next week when Angela shares her top homework tips. If you missed any of those points or you want to share the info with another parent, just go to our website at abcactionnews.com. You can also find help with a variety of parenting issues at tampabayparenting.com. While you're there, you can sign up for a subscription to Tampa Bay Parenting Magazine.